tell us a little bit about your dance history and when did you get started?
Well, I got started tap dancing when I was 7 years old. And, my mom signed me up, myself and my two older brothers. She signed us up for tap classes. And my first teacher was a guy named John Fredo. And I learned the basics from him, what we call bada boom, bada bing style. And it's just, bada boom, bada bing style. It's not really anything intricate, but it is the basics, and we acknowledge those for being important. But then, as I progressed in the dance and went on studying, by the time I was about 10 years old, that's when I started to meet these wonderful, great men. People like Lon Chaney, people like Gregory Hines, Henry Latang, and that's when my life started to take shape or take form as a dancer. And I would just continue to learn and fall in love with not only these men of the dance, but the art form itself. So those are my early beginnings. That started at a place called Hines and Hatchett Dance School. This was a dance school in New York, and it was ran by Frank Hatchett, the great Frank Hatchett, and the Hines brothers, Gregory and Maurice Hines. So I was fortunate enough to go there, and again, my mom, she signed us up for tap classes. Tap dancing is many different things to many different people. As is life. Some people think that life is to go to war and destroy other countries. Some people feel that life is to be enjoyed and loved and embraced and hugged. Same with tap dancing. Tap dancing can be used to people's advantage and to people's disadvantage. For me, tap dancing is life, so that's love, that's God to me. I find everything through tap dancing. I find joy, I find sadness, I find deep concentrations, I find meditations. Or meditatory states. I find these men and women, I find the spirits, and I find a social communication between myself and the listener. So tap dancing to me is everything at this point. It is everything I do, everything I am. And again, for someone else, it may just be a thing to stay in shape. You know what I mean? Some people take tap class to stay in shape. Some people take tap class to make money. They want to be famous and stuff like that. So there are different reasons for why people tap dance. But like I said, for me, tap dancing is my life. It is what I have been blessed to do and to share, and that's my duty.
So when you was growing up, was it hard for you? Like, did you have certain points where you were struggling, or points where you wanted to give up?
Not at all. I only had times where I wanted to give up when I was like, whenever I got like dunked on in the basketball court. I would say, man, I don't want to do this. but for tap dancing, in dunked on, I rarely got dunked on, just for the record. But for tap dancing, I never wanted to give up. I never found myself saying, I want to give up. I was never teased or anything like that. I was never distracted or thrown off course, the course that would allow me to realize what this art form is to me. And I had very strong support. My mother and my brothers and everyone basically who was around me was very much supportive of what I wanted to do, and that was also a big help for me, because I grew up here in Newark, New Jersey, and this ain't Beverly Hills, you know what I mean? So there could be a lot of distractions out here growing up in Newark, and although I was amongst the distractions, I never was distracted or thrown off course from this art form. So I'm very thankful for that.
So, what inspires you, or who inspires you to dance?
Well, I'm inspired by animals and people and different paintings, and I'm inspired when it rains. I'm inspired by what God can do. I'm inspired by creation. That's first, and then as far as people, man, I've been inspired and influenced by, of course, the great men of the dance, the Jimmy Slides, the Sir Slides, the Gregory Hines, and all of these wonderful cats. And I continue to be inspired even by people who are just starting out dancing. I'm inspired by them because I see the potential that they have. So it continues to inspire me. I'm inspired by my good friend Marshall Davis. Very inspired by him because, and we were just talking about this, I see, although I can't do the things that he can do, I'm inspired to know that maybe I will be able to do those things. So that's inspiring to me. So, I guess I'm easily inspired, but not easily swayed or impressed.
Can you tell us a little bit about these men that you have in back of us?
Oh, yeah, these are just a couple of the men that we've been discussing here, the great Jimmy Slide and the great Lon Chaney. These are my men. These are my teachers, and it's my duty and proud privilege to honor them and recognize them. I feel like, as much as I can help it, I want to keep their faces or their names front page. You know what I mean? These are the ones who are not highly recognized. But these are the ones who are, these are the greatest. You know what I mean? So I like my shirt. I'm wearing one of the greats. You know what I mean? So I don't like the cummerbund and the bow tie. This is my cummerbund and bow tie. You know what I mean? So that's all I know. That's what I do. And these are the men and these are the people I love. And they have done so much for my life and for my family that I'm just overwhelmed with dedication for them and to them. So I like to have them around now more than ever.